Hi guys, today we are threading the Vevor 5000 machine. You probably just bought your machine and you're wondering, how are you going to thread this machine? Not to worry, I'm here to help you. The first thing that you're going to do is to turn this spool pin towards you because we're going to thread from back to front. So place your thread in the first hole to the far right from back to front, and then we're going from front to back in the second hole. The next thing you're going to do is to come down to the machine with your thread, and you're going to insert your thread in the first metal plate there, which is a thread guide. It has 3 holes on this machine. I will just be using 2 of those holes. So the first thing is to go from the right side, the first hole that is towards the far back, from right to left, and then from left to right in the last hole. So I'm skipping the middle hole. This is because I do not want too much tension on my thread. So from the last hole, we're going from left to right. Then we go to the next thread guide. For this one, we're going from bottom to top, and then from top to bottom in the second hole. Then we take our thread downwards towards the right of the tension disc, and it has a deep groove in it. Ensure that the thread enters that groove, and you go from right all the way around to the left side and upwards. There is a tiny piece of wire there. For this one, the opening of the wire is on the outer part towards you. Just ensure that your thread wraps within that wire and goes on the inside of it. Once your thread is on the inside of it, you're going to go down below that metal bar there. Go down, bring your thread underneath it, and then upwards inside of that thread guide that's there, right there. So you go around inside the wire, down below the metal bar, and upwards inside of that thread guide on the machine. The next thing that we want to do is to place our thread within the hole of the take-up lever. So it's right there between the right and the left side of the machine. Just place the thread inside of that hole there. And that take-up lever is controlled by the balance wheel. So as you turn the balance wheel, you see it moving. So now that you have your thread inside of it, you're going to see thread guides on your left there. You bring your thread in the first one and then the second one. The next place that the thread is going to go is in another thread guide, which is a wire. It is in wire form, and you wrap it around on the right side to get the thread inside of it. And the next thread guide, which is the final thread guide, is a small hole. You're just going to place the thread in that hole from front to back. So you push it in the hole and pull it out from the back section. After you have done that, the next thing to do is to thread your needle. And for the Vevor 5000 machine, we thread from left to right or outwards to inwards. Now this needle that came with the machine. The holes are very tiny, and so it really takes me some time to get my needle threaded. Now that the needle has been threaded, we are ready to make a stitch, just so that you can see that this was threaded perfectly. So I get my fabric here, and we're just going to make a stitch so you can see. And that is it. We have made a perfect stitch. Please subscribe to my channel. If there's anything that you would like to see me cut or stitch, please drop it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Happy sewing!